Yes, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much-anticipated main event. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Briggs' defense is paying off now. Foreman's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Good smooth work by Briggs. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Got a fighter in here who's known for having a huge hook. Hey, explain to the layman out there that old axiom, don't hook with a hooker.
Well, that means that that punch is his bread and butter, Joe. And it means that obviously he's gotten it to a point, to a level of competence where it's probably a little shorter than yours, a little quicker than yours.
Nice strike after catching one by Briggs.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. A solid, true uppercut by the cannon. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by George Foreman. 10 seconds to go in this round. Able to land the hook to the head. End of round one. Foreman's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right?
Here we go. Round two is underway. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. Not much action as he just ties up. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Accurate hook. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
What a big shot. He is down from that left. Briggs is now getting back up off the canvas. A huge uppercut by Briggs. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by George Foreman. Not able to land the headshot. How about that left hand? That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Briggs. Briggs is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Comes across with a hook up top.
Don't stay in one spot.
Foreman's damage. Can you believe this? Each man has hurt the other. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
How about that? What a round we just saw. Both men were able to get to the other. Both men seemingly hurting that round.
And the kind of round where judge really has to do his job. Everyone else does their job. Trainers, managers, we're trying to do ours. But now it's up to the judges to really look at that and find where they can separate the two fighters.
George Foreman's doing what happens to many who have been hurt. Now, he was stunned in this fight earlier, and you can see him almost wishing he could put a protective shell around himself. He's just all about the defense right now.
Yeah, well, right now it's got to be all about him trying to be Tom Cruise. He's got to be an actor. He's got to look for an Academy Award and stop doing that. If we can see that, his opponent can see that. He has to counter his opponent, not let him know that this is what he's feeling.
Not able to land the uppercut. He just missed that shot up top.
Cover up, cover up.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by George Foreman. Headshot lands, was a hook. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Very accurate with the overhand right. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
10 seconds to go in this third round. Good looking counterpunch.
You're not good. Keep those hands loose.
Foreman's in complete control of this fight early on here. Teddy, he's up 3-0 on your scorecards, but even more important than that, he may be able to end this fight. He's put his man down on the canvas.
Well, his opponent keeps squaring up with him, giving him a lot of surface, and he's finding that surface.
Come on, baby.
And he just holds on there. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by George Foreman. Foreman's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it.
Still not moving enough. Move, move. Come on, kid, focus.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the cannon.
Oh, you got this one. You got this.
Don't be surprised if George Foreman struggles to survive this round right now. He's looking to tie up, but in doing so, he could get caught coming in. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Cover your head, kid.
That is impressive stuff, both by the opponent and by Foreman, just to withstand it and survive.
That's it.
Foreman's damaged by a right hand. Briggs' combination punching is working well here. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. The cannon's able to land a nice clean left hand. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
Big punch now.
Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Foreman's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
You gotta give me the double jab.
Considering the fact that in the last round, he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Halfway into round number 5 here. Lands the counter. Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. Briggs' movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. And he engages in the clinch. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by George Foreman. Nice 1-2 by George Foreman. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
Relax. How you feeling?
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Comes right back at him with a left hand. The cannon's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why he's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed. So he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Cover up! Cover up!
That's a well-placed counter shot. It was the overhand right after he blocked his opponent's effort. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Keep moving! Break the body!
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Foreman's putting forth a great combination there.
Gotta see those coming!
Nice strike after catching one by the cannon. And round 6 comes to an end. George Foreman's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the cannon. How about a return to sender with the left hand? That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by George Foreman. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. At the halfway point of round 7. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. 2 snapping jabs by George Foreman.
Relax, relax. Don't let him get to you, kid.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Briggs. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Briggs' inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him in this round. Listen.
All right. You want this fight? Just listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you gotta stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why?
Round number 8, let's look at Teddy's scorecard. This is exactly what we thought it would be. It is decisively in one man's favor. However, that one man, that fighter that we've been seeing working hard all night, he's starting to tire.
Yeah, and the lack of power is starting to show. And what I mean by that is, if he could pop a little bit, you know, he wouldn't have had to throw so many punches to get the respect, keep his opponent in his place. But he has to work awful hard to get these rounds, and you're starting to see the wear and tear of that.
Briggs is stunned by that shot. He is staggered and stumbling. George Foreman's leaving himself wide. Wow, nice flush left hand. Solid. What a hook to the body. And he is down and in bad shape. Briggs' trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Unable to connect by George Foreman.
Let's see some defense.
Foreman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. George Foreman's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. He missed with that headshot. And banging away he goes. Oh, that's a big shot. Briggs is hurt. He's down and hurt. Can he beat the count?
Right now, he's thinking about another line of employment.
Stand up! Stand up!
2, 3, 4,
Stand up! Stand up!
6, 7, 8.
Get up!
Nine.
Get up! Get up!
Just what he needed. The bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. The Cannon's fighting a completely different fight right now. He went down earlier, and you can see that he's just throwing that strategy, that original game plan, right in the garbage.
Well, it's showing you that he's a thinking man's fighter. He had to make an adjustment. You know, he would have had no chance to survive and to later win this fight if he stayed with the same plan. He had to come up with a little bit of a change.
And that's exactly what he's done. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
You gotta protect yourself!
A good, clean, old 1-2 by George Foreman. George Foreman's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They are the ones that wind up landing.
Guard your head!
The Cannon's in a bad place right now. He was... Oh! Briggs is down. He is down, and I don't think he's going to beat the count.
I don't know if he wants to.
Get up!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Come on!
9,
Get to your feet!
10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. The Cannons unable to get up and continue on.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, George Foreman!
George Foreman shocked himself just as much as I think he shocked us. Who would have ever thought a late knockout here? This thing was assured to go to the scorecards, but it's over.
You know, you made a good point. Who would have ever thunk it? Whoever would have thought of it? But his opponent never thought of it. He got lulled to sleep, and that's why he's sleeping on the campus in front of us right now.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.